Want to get your take, brother.
Hello, everybody. We're trying to get everybody out of this room.
Oh, Joshua versus Usyk.
Trying to clear the room, please. So unless you have
difficult fight
here, if we can clear the room,
AJ.
please.
You know, I mean, Usyk has a lot. It's a southpaw. Has a good technique, good footwork. I think I didn't see the much power on his last fight in the heavyweight, but we'll see. You know, obviously AJ is a bigger man. You know, but I think if Usyk know how to chop the tree, he might get. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the end of the day, it's the heavyweight division. Anything can happen.
Yeah, definitely. Jalen, last one. I want to get your take on Joshua Usyk, man. How does that play out?
That's a good one. I think size would be the factor. I think size would be the factor in that fight. Usyk's a very good skilled fighter. So is Anthony Joshua. I think, you know, the size will be the factor in that fight, the bigger man. So I'm rooting for Anthony Joshua. Well, I would pick Anthony Joshua. A good dude, bro. We were in Miami, and we were at this restaurant or whatever. And I was eating, and I seen some dude just staring at me. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, I'm like, damn, this dude look familiar. Who the fuck? And he stood up. I'm like, oh shit, that's AJ. So we were speaking to him. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, what up, man? Like, he was just getting some work in Miami, but I was like, oh shit, like nobody. I mean, people, maybe certain people knew who he was, but he was big as. He's a big ass dude, but sitting in his little ass chair. So he's just like, what the fuck is this dude? You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, but he stood up big as shit. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, I mean, that shit was kind of funny, but yeah, man. Shout out to AJ, man. Handle business. I want to see AJ win. Continue this legacy that he's building, and you know, as a heavyweight champion of the world.
Tommy, what'd you think about that dust up there at the press conference, man?
Don't know, mate. I'm not here to see that. I got straight out of there. I'm not interested in all that mid-fight.
What do you think? Jake Paul didn't really kind of.
He's got no balls, mate. You said a lot when I was on the other side of the world in the UK, but when I'm over here, on the same table as him, zilch.
Yeah, were you surprised by that, or did you kind of expect that? Or?
No, it was kind of expected. But
obviously, you're going for your brother, obviously, right, against Wilder Fury 3. How does it end? Do you see?
I see it ending quicker than it did last time. I think 5 rounds this time. Yeah. Anytime Tyson wants to, we can get him out of there.
What about Joshua Usyk, man? How does that play out?
We'll have to see. I think the size might be a bit too much for Usyk.
Yeah. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate your time, man. Bob, are you confident that Joshua will beat Usyk, and then we can have the undisputed if both guys?
I don't do the fights. I don't do the fights. The fighters do the fights. Usyk is a personal friend of mine. His best friend is Lomachenko. I've known Usyk for years. I really like him as a person. I've never promoted him. He seems like a trifle too small for a big heavyweight like Joshua. But if you ask me who I'm pulling for in the fight, I'm pulling for Usyk because Usyk is my friend.
Would a unification fight with Usyk, if he were to beat Joshua, would that make it easier for Tyson and Usyk to come together if Usyk were to win? Being that you guys are friends?
Hey, yeah, listen. I mean, if Usyk wants to fight, why not? Why not? I mean, again, Usyk is one of the most intelligent fighters as a fighter in the ring and outside the ring. He's a very, very bright guy. He's a big movie star in the Ukraine. People don't know that. I mean, he's a really special kind of person. So, does he figure to beat Joshua? Probably not, because he's too small, But if he does, I will be the first to be elated and congratulate.
Joshua Usyk, it's happening end of September, I want to say. How do you see it playing out? Is Usyk gonna have the skill to?
I've had Usyk in front of me for 12 rounds, so I know that he's a great fighter. He's got great tools, but I don't think he has the strength and the pop to deal with a big guy like Anthony Joshua. I think Joshua's a very good fighter too.
I think he wins the fight. I think Anthony Joshua will be too much for Usyk. It may be a 12-round fight because Usyk is never going to be there to be hit solid. But where is the fight? Is it in England?
I believe it's in England.
Okay,
Yeah,
the edge goes to Joshua.
So even more so, huh?
In the amateurs, you beat Usyk.
Yeah.
He's not fighting Joshua. Any
Yeah.
advice for him for the fight?
No advice. You know, if anything, I would say do what got you there. But even beyond that, man, we didn't see everything, or I didn't see enough of him in his previous fight. I didn't see the power. You know, so
He has power.
he's got to have. But I didn't see it in his last fight. So he's got to have power if he's going to beat Joshua. So he's got the boxing ability, movement, all that, speed, agility, intelligence, all that. But he's got to be able to have some thump against Joshua.
Are you going to watch a fight?
Congrats, Shawn. Thank you, man. Congrats.
My nephew,
Great.
Gus, say, hey, this is world champion Shawn Porter. I want to give a shout out to Gus.
What's up, Gus? Showtime Shawn Porter here, man. God bless you. Take care.
Congrats, man. Thanks, Shawn.
Thank you.
That's a tremendous fight. You can't overlook Alexander Usyk because of what he did in the cruiserweight, and now moving up to heavyweight. He's got the fast hands, southpaw stance. He can punch. We saw with when he fought Gassiev, you know, in the final of that World Boxing Super Series. Don't underestimate Usyk. I wouldn't be surprised if you see an upset with Usyk winning that fight. Although you got a lot of respect for AJ, what he did with Vladimir at the sold-out Wembley Stadium, but I wouldn't be surprised if Usyk pulls the upset on that fight.
I was gonna say, I mean, Joshua obviously only lost with Andy Ruiz, bit different structure and everything, but it's like a smaller guy, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, yeah. So that's interesting. That, you know, I think you're one of the first people to come on record to really kind of give Usyk. I mean, everyone says, oh, Usyk's a good fighter, but AJ's kind of too big, too strong. But you can definitely see an upset with that one, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Usyk has passed every single test he's been in. I think AJ's confidence also after that Ruiz fight, you saw he fought pretty tentative in the rematch. Definitely won the rematch, got his titles back, but Usyk is a totally different fighter than Andy Ruiz is. So I think it's going to be a great fight either way, but like I said, I'm not going to be surprised if Usyk pulls the upset.
You mentioned Usyk, Joshua. Just real quick.
I got Joshua, man.
Joshua?
Got Joshua. I got to go with my boy Joshua.
Too big?
Yeah. Too big. I mean, you know what? I've always been a Joshua fan. Besides, you know, facing him with Andy Ruiz, as you know, and then Dominic Brazil. I was always admired Joshua. I've known him for a long time, way back in the amateurs. He knows what's up, and he's always been a gentleman.
Yeah.
He's the epitome of the sport, what you call a gentleman inside and outside the ring. The way he carries himself, the way he works, and in defeat and in victory, it's just, this guy's a class act, man. I got nothing but the utmost respect for Joshua. I don't take anything away from Usyk. Usyk is an incredible fighter himself, but man, I'm a Joshua fan. Man. What can I say, man?
Yes, sir.
I'm
Thank
a
you,
Joshua
Manny.
fan. You got it, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
You got
Thank
it.
you. Sergey, best of luck tomorrow.